Hey guys, so this is my music and other things update video. There have been a lot of things going on since I graduated college and I finally started focusing on music full-time. I've started playing gigs. I think I'm playing about 2 a week right now. And it's, I'm gonna keep booking more, and I'm just really excited that I'm finally sharing my music with the world on a regular basis and making a living out of it, which is really hard to do, but I'm just really happy that I have this opportunity now. So, in 2017, a few things I've done. I went to NAMM, and I've got my vlogs up by now, so if you want to check out my NAMM experience, they're on my channel. So that was in Anaheim, California, and I spent a few days, well, I spent the entire time there. Like, I attended all of NAMM, and it was just a wonderful experience, and I really hope I can go again next year, but it is a very exclusive event, and it's very hard to go, so we'll see. But that was really fun, and because I'm a musician, because I'm involved in the music industry, I was able to attend, so that was awesome. Next week, I will be flying out to Vancouver, and I will be doing a showcase at the Harbor Event Center with Raw Vancouver. I'm really excited. I got involved with Raw in 2014 when I played my first showcase in Minneapolis. After that, I took a couple years, and I didn't play another showcase because my fan base in Minnesota wasn't very big at the time. Now it's, if I did a showcase there, I'd probably be able to bring a lot more people. And I did another one in San Francisco this past July, so July 2016. And so this one in Vancouver is my third one. I'm really excited. And after that, I'd really like to go to New Orleans. That's one I've really wanted to do. I'd also like to go to Boston. But we'll see how it goes, but I will be vlogging my experience in Vancouver because it will be my first time out of the country in 6 years, and I've never been to Canada, and I've just heard wonderful things about Canada and just Vancouver in general, so I'm really excited to share that experience with you guys. Another thing I'm working on is I will be getting more involved in modeling and acting. I did model a little bit in high school, mostly for my aunt's clothing company, and it was a really great experience, and I just really want to get more involved into it. In college, I did gain a lot of weight. They have the freshman 15, for me it was more like the freshman 25, and I'm a small person, but it went to places it shouldn't have, and I'm not saying that I'm fat. I'm not. I have never had issues with my weight, but right now I do have issues with the fact that I feel lethargic all the time, and I'm just not healthy. Like, I'm not as healthy as I was when I first started college, and I want to get into better shape. I'm going to be working on my health, and then after that I'm going to start getting a bit more into modeling. Because it's always been a passion of mine, and acting as well. I did do some acting things in high school and middle school. I was in musicals, I was in a musical in college, and I just really enjoyed it, and I would love to start doing that again as well, so we'll see how that goes. That might take off a bit more in 2018. I think 2017 is going to be me just getting healthy again and getting ready, because the industry can be pretty nasty, so I want to, I feel like I'm mentally prepared, but like body-wise, I feel like I'm just not there yet. Another thing is I have started playing a lot of farmers markets. I'm currently playing through Pacific Coast Farmers Market Association and California Farmers Market Association. I've been playing with them, well, I started in 2011 when I was in high school, and with all the things I had going on at the time, I could only play weekend markets or weekday markets if they were during breaks, like spring break, and I just didn't quite have the stamina at the time to play 4 to 5 hours a day. Even now it's pretty hard, but I've been playing music for so long now it doesn't really faze me, but back then it was pretty rough, and like going to school from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day, and sometimes I'd be there even later if I had, like, musical rehearsals. having to get up that early again on weekends, it just became too much, so I had to stop. But now that I'm done with college, I have started playing them again, and it's been a really great experience. It's a great way for me to meet new people and to support the local farmers, because it's really important. And it's nice to be back in California, because in Minnesota we had a couple of farmers markets, but they were like only open like April to September-ish, and that was just not fun. But yeah, I've been enjoying that. I will be attending ASCAP Expo in April, and that's going to be in Hollywood. I am a member of ASCAP. They are the PRO that represents me. And I've wanted to go to ASCAP Expo for years, but well, I joined in 2014, and that's when I was in my second year of college. And unfortunately, the expo was always in the last week of classes for me. And it was like the week before finals, I guess. It was like the second to last week of classes. And obviously, like, I couldn't miss finals and then come back, and it was just too much of a mess. It would have been too expensive to fly from Minneapolis to Hollywood and back for a few days. So I finally got the opportunity to sign up and go this year, so I'm looking really forward to that, and I will be vlogging that. And the last couple of things I want to talk about are my new album. So my new album is called Foundations and Destinations, and by the time this is up, I will have the GoFundMe up. So this album I'm going to be funding pretty much completely on my own. I talk about it a little more in the video, but this new album, you know, it'll have like 12 songs-ish, we'll see. I'm hoping to tour to promote it, and by touring I don't mean like just playing a few shows in the Bay Area and a few areas in the Twin Cities. I want to actually tour. Like, I want to do a West Coast tour from like San Diego / LA, like all the way up to Seattle or Vancouver if I can go again. Well, now that I have a passport, it'll probably be possible, but you also have to work out work visas and all that, so we'll see. For the Midwest, I don't just want to do the Twin Cities. I want to go to Chicago. I want to play a few cities in Iowa, a few cities in Wisconsin. I want to play the Dakotas. I might play Kansas City and St. Louis, but we'll see, you know, what's possible. And I'd also love to go to Michigan. And I'm also looking to go to Latin America, because I have gained a ton of fans in Latin America, and that is so cool, because a very big part of my family is from Central and South America, and we're also Spanish, so Europe. Even though I probably won't do a European tour just yet, but that is, you know, in the works for maybe 2019 or something. We'll see. But I am looking to go to Mexico, Guatemala, and El Salvador. We may add a few more countries, but again, we'll see. Probably Mexico, because it has a very big music scene, and then Guatemala and El Salvador because I have family there. So, you know, we'll see how that goes as well, but I'm really excited. This album is going to focus a lot on coming to terms with my mental health and mental illnesses, growing up, as this album will have a lot, well, the songs are going to be from when I was about 20 to about 23. I'm 22 right now, and I'm planning on writing up until next year. So I feel like this album's really going to show how much I've grown, both as a person and a musician, so I'm really excited to get it out to you. And the last thing I want to talk about is my first bilingual single. So some of you may know I am fluent in both English and Spanish. Technically, I spoke Spanish before I spoke English, but because I grew up like with my grandmother raising me, so I spoke like only Spanish for a while. And then once I went to preschool, I picked up on English really fast, and now it's my dominant language, but I speak both fluently. And while I was in college for my senior portfolio, I had to write a song that was out of my genre, like, so not a folk song, not a pop song, not a rock song, not a country song kind of thing. So I ended up writing a Latin song, and it's called Guerrera, which means warrior in Spanish. And it's a song about feminism and self-empowerment, and I'm really proud of it. And I will be going into the studio to record a more full version of it, I guess you could say, and I'll be working with some old classmates. I'll be working with some people I really love working with, and I'll be releasing it, well, I think I'll be recording it in November, so hopefully I'll be releasing it like December. But I'm really excited for it, and I feel like it's a really nice nod to my heritage, because I've only written songs in English my entire life because, again, it's my dominant language and it's what I feel most comfortable in. But it was really nice to go out of my comfort zone and realize, like, hey, I can put both worlds together in a really cool way. So I'm looking forward to getting that out to you guys. And that's, I guess, all I'm working on right now. I do have shows coming up. You can check that out. I'm on Bands in Town. That's where all my shows are. Reverb Nation, my Facebook page, which is connected to Bands in Town. And if you want me to make like short videos at the beginning of each month showing what I'll be doing, definitely let me know, because I can do that. But if you want to stay updated on my musical endeavors, definitely like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, subscribe here on YouTube, fan me on Reverb Nation. Where else am I? I don't have a SoundCloud, sorry. I'm on Bandcamp, iTunes, / Apple Music, because it's like 2 things now, I don't know. What else? Well, I'd say the 3 social medias I use are Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so that would probably be where you'd want to find me. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated on what's to come.